Welcome to Probot's latest Food for Thought series. I'm Michael Horn, the General Manager of AC Horn.
I'm Brandon McGehee, Service Engineer at AC Horn.
AC Horn is located right here in Dallas, Texas. We are 117 years old. We are manufacturers of process equipment solutions for nuts, nut butters, and popcorn. We offer everything from standalone machines to complete processing lines, and we serve all customers in that space, from the biggest companies, multinationals, to small startup companies. But our biggest install base is primarily here in North America and in Latin America. For the first 90 years, we were a sheet metal fabrication shop. The business was started in 1907 by my great-grandfather. So the modern history of the company starts 27 years ago in 1997, when my father bought Cantrell International and converted the business from a sheet metal fabricator to a machinery manufacturer. Earlier this year, on the 29th of February, my family and I closed the sale of the business to Probot, and we are now very excited to be moving in a new direction as part of a global company. So as a company, we are a very customer-focused organization. We are fiercely dedicated to the success of our customers because we recognize when they make an investment in our machinery, it's a long-term investment, and we are tied together in our mutual success. Our motto is built with integrity. We say that because our machines are well built, but we also stand behind them for as long as customer owns a piece of equipment. So Brandon's going to take you through the facility here, give you a tour, show you what's happening here at AC Horn, and looking forward to spending a few minutes with everybody.
Hello guys, here we are at the engineering floor of AC Horn. Here at AC Horn, we do have mechanical engineers, controls engineers, process engineer, project manager, and engineering manager. In the background of the offices, you can see our manufacturing floor out there, and that's where we'll be heading out to right now to get a tour of the floor.
All right, guys, here we are in the manufacturing floor. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a tour of our facility. Kind of start off right here. This is where all of our inventory is kept. We have a cage right over here. We have a rolling rack. We have all of our wires for the controls engineers or any electricians to do any work here. And then over here, we do have our laser and our brake press. So all the material that we get in, we're able to cut it on the laser and then send it over to the brake press to bend it for whatever the part is, whatever the design is. So it's very nice to be able to get all the material in and just be able to fabricate it whenever we need it. So very convenient. So we'll keep on walking over here. Again, this is just the inventory where we're going to stage everything for different projects, different jobs. Again, this is the rolling rack system, and then we have 5 VLMs. So these are just vertical lift modules. They're just a better way for us to store our parts and make sure that we have a good inventory. Before, we just had an open cage, and we had problems with maintaining inventory. So this helps us better track it, and it makes it better for our inventory people. So keep moving along this way. All of the receiving happens on this end over here. So all of our trucks coming on this side over here. Again, it's another shot of the laser on this side over here. So all logistics is gonna happen over here. So we do have a trading area over here where we prep everything. And then the next area we have over here is going to be our saw area. So this is where we cut all of our rods, raw material over here. So we store all the tubing and everything over here. And then a little farther up, this is where we store all of our sheet metal for the racks. So it just makes it very convenient to get all the material to come in from receiving and then be able to put it up very conveniently. And then whenever we need to cut something on the laser over here, it's very easy to just forklift it right over here, right behind, and then load it onto the machine. And then we'll keep going along over here. Over on the right-hand side over here, this is going to be our grind shop. So this is where we bead blast, do any finishes that we need to do on all the parts. So we'll go ahead and dive in there a little bit and take a little gander. which is our very loud drying shop in there, but they do really hard work, and we appreciate everything that they do out here. All right, and then over here in the middle, this is where all the welders are with all the blue tints up. So we weld anything from frames to spirals to job shop parts. So anything you kind of need, we should be able to do that. Moving along over here. Again, both of these rows are just for welding over here. That's a continuation of the grind shop over there. And then this back right corner over here is essentially going to be like our assembly area. So after we get all the parts welded, all the parts are completed, all the sub-assembly parts, we'll bring them back over here and it'll put everything together. Right now, we don't have any machines that are quite put together, but you can take a look at how our machines are coming together and kind of see the raw bones of everything. So it's very cool to be able to do everything A through Z here. Get the material in, fabricate it all the way to completion, and then ship it out. So it's a very, very great company that we have here, and we're looking to thrive and grow, and we want to have you guys with us. Continuing on over here, we'll just kind of walk through the assembly area. This is a frame for a Telford oven. So right now it's just bare bones, but you can kind of see the framework and how they're slowly assembling it together. Eventually we'll assemble the whole machine here and then wire it up and run everything off here just to make sure everything is working well as well. This is just another machine down to the raw bones. They're just putting the frame and the gas train on right now. They're working on the drum, so this is a pretty big machine. But again, sometimes we don't have all the parts, so sometimes they're working on multiple machines at a time, and then we're kind of waiting on different things that are either outsourced or coming from the machine shop. And that's where we're actually going to be heading next, is over here to the machine shop. This is basically, I would say, like the heart of our manufacturing. This is where we rely on them to fabricate these difficult parts on the CNC lathe and mill for us to get all these difficult, intricate parts fabricated here without having to outsource them. Yeah, so we have John over here on the manual machine. He was just working on a housing disc, so he's having to put the counterbore in there and space the plate on there. Once he's done with the manual aspect of the machining, then it's going to go over to the CNC, and then the holes will be put into there, and then the part will be completed after that. So thank you guys for coming with me on the tour of the shop. If you have any questions, let us know. But other than that, we will see you on the next episode.